You know, you can get that real quick. That's real quick. Okay. You know, since we on that topic, you know, so we gonna be ahead of the ball. That guy came up 54. But we got a lot of stuff.
And they keep walking.
Yeah, they just keep walking because they get cut and then they ready to go. You know?
This is Amos chapter 5 and verse 10, and it reads, "They hate him that rebuketh in the gate."
Yeah, that's it. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. You know, I'll read it again.
Yep. Amos chapter 5 verse 10. It reads, They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate. Who are those? And they talking about the prophets. So yeah, you see the prophets in any city you go to, you're gonna see this.
Right.
But this is the problem. This is the all-scouring of the city. Like, man, these guys are a nuisance. They're always talking about white man this and death that and God this and I can't pronounce what they saying. You know, yeah, we a problem. Like racist. Oh, they homophobic. We a problem. They don't like what we talking about. We talking the same book that you have in your coffee table at the crib. Right. So what's really the problem? What's really the problem? Let's talk about it. But then when you try to debate, you don't have no foundation because you don't even know the Bible. And here it is, brothers know the Bible front and back, and we going through the scriptures, cutting you all up. And now we the problem. Now and you got people that call the police on brothers. You call the police on brothers, trying to get brothers locked up or tell them to leave.
I mean, the other spot, you remember. The other spot, I just mentioned this up there in Fells Point, man. Every goddamn week, man, the same Edomite cop came up, and she had a date with her. But one day, we saw a video, and the date that was with her, he got body slammed.
Oh shit!
I was like, God damn it! You know, she wasn't gonna go nowhere near that. I think it was somewhere on Facebook. Somebody saw that, right?
Oh shit!
It was like, God damn! Every goddamn week, man, it was becoming a nuisance. They said we was disturbing the peace.
You ever came back out?
No, they never listened.
No, they stopped. No, they sent someone else. That was it was an Edomite male, and he was pretty cool.
No, he was Hispanic. He was Hispanic. He was cool as shit, man. He said, man, don't worry about
Well,
that.
the laws are being broken up here.
Yeah.
This is protected under the Constitution.
Yep.
So you can hate it all you want, but you call the cops, they can't do nothing because they ain't no way. This is a public property.
Right.
All right. The law set this up so that set everything up. All this wicked and confusion shit.
Right.
But at the end of the day, he had the Constitution said that can protect what brothers are doing out here. All right. So we're gonna be able to do this, and you can't say nothing. And if you do say something, then that's your freedom of speech. We ain't gonna say whatever. You know, whether you believe it or not. Yeah, you don't make this not true. Go ahead, brother.
Say the Holocaust is fake.
It says, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Yeah, they abhor us that speak up. They abhor them that speak uprightly. They abhor the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the prophets. It's also the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They abhor it. They can't stand it. It's nasty. It's ill. They talking about racism shit. Oh, they racist. Black extremists.
Yep.
And then you got brothers up there ain't even black, but he's still calling them black extremists.
And they got us on the what is it, South Property?
Yep.
They got us on there. Our camp, Tampa camp, as a hate extremist group player.
They got us.
We got a couple brothers there that ain't even black in the camp.
Right.
Well, they're not black, dog. What the hell are you talking
They
about?
got us. We found a list a couple of years back, and they got this camp specifically as a terrorist. You know, they said, "Hey, GmsBaltimore." I'm like, "How the hell y'all know GMS? That means they watch it, man."
Yeah.
You know, they put us as the first one, man.
And then they got women in the military. They got women in the
That's
military.
another thing that's disgusting.
You
You wonder why America's military is so goddamn weak.
got women and queers in there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you think everybody's...
Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's say you next to her, right? And you get wounded. You expect her to carry you off the battlefield, man? Come on.
I can't even take that shit seriously.
Yeah.
That's just
She's probably a toilet cleaner. Yeah, you clean the toilets for the men.
she's sucking dick.
She's just in a pleasure me.
And they
When they first implemented the women to actually be able to enroll in the military, come out, came to find out they was being slutted out many times the second time.
Yeah. So I was about to say they was raping them, and one guy got mad because his daughter they raped her and then they killed her. They shot her in the head, and I'm like,
Oh,
it's mad.
So you just put a bunch of men to war.
Yeah.
Exactly. Come on.
And she was in the battle, and they found out that she'd been raped after she'd been shot. Well, she'd been break and been shot in the head.
Send your daughter to that shit.
And they ain't got no wives out there. You know,
Yeah.
what you going to do?
They horny as hell. They need that. Yeah, yo. And a lot of the women are not with it at first, but they can't say nothing. And then they try to talk to the superiors, and the superiors ain't gonna say shit
Right.
because they with the shit.
They with it, yeah.
You know.
And then they be all out in the desert, come on, man, they away from civilization, you know.
When they be in the woods.
We gonna call the police?
Exactly. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you gonna have to. You stuck out there, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Because they all the authority. Once you get out in the battlefield, they all the authority.
Right. And then, but in the movies, you watch a movie about military shit, and they'll have the female. She'll be the badass motherfucker out there snapping necks in the movie.
First of all, the armor they wear, the gear they wear, and like when you about to go to war, not like she's just walking around.
Right.
But when you got all that shit, that's like 80 pounds, man.
Yeah.
So the bitch 115 pounds carrying around 80 pounds, 70 pounds.
I can't even do that shit.
Come on, bro. And then you got to pick somebody up.
They were complaining about the what is the task that you got to do before you go out there? They was complaining about that.
Like I remember they did a drill
it was
for
a drill.
women if they wanted to be on the front line. They said, all right, well, y'all got to load up the tanks. Man, this bitch was struggling with the one shell. Like, bro, well, you're supposed to be loading them bitches up.
Right.
You know?
Right.
A man had to come and help her put it in there.
Remember the one thing blew herself up with the mortar? I don't know if you seen that.
No, I didn't see that.
It was a wild bang. And the bitch blew herself up with the goddamn mortar. Like, goddamn.
So that's a hinder. That's a hinder in the
Turning
battlefield,
things upside down.
and that's a perfect example of why we don't have women in the camp.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're on the battlefield. This is the battlefield.
But this is what Esau. This is what the devil promotes. Right. That brother's gonna get it. Because Esau, everything is the reverse. This is a perverse, like the brother read earlier. This is a perverse society because everything that Esau promotes is backwards, man.
Right.
Contrary to what the Lord set up. But here it is. He claims to be a God-fearing Christian. They swear the president on the Bible. You got mega churches with Edomite pastors.
Yes.
Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay.
Yes. These things, everything that you see is turned upside down, man. Women in the military. Women ruling, does it say it in there? Women rule over this?
No.
Or is that different?
That's a different one. Yeah.
But, yeah, finish that?
Yep. Surely, Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say to him that framed it, he had no understanding?
Yeah, so, the things that have been turned upside down, man. When the Lord sets it up a certain way, this it's going to be, the Lord's coming back to flip things upright. The scripture talk about women not having authority over a man. Now, if you talk loud to a woman, that's you trigger her.
Right.
The feminism comes out of her, man.
You're degrading.
Degrading. You're getting degraded.
You're sexist.
You're a womanizer.
Like, man,
Being a man is contrary to this society. If you be an actual man and stand up in masculinity, you look down upon. You're a criminal.
Yep.
But here it is. The turning of things upside down. Women are being promoted to go out and get jobs and be a CEO of this and twerk on the streets, come out the house butt ass naked damn near. All right, which really a woman comes out like that should be stoned to death.
right.
A woman showing her whole body out on the highways and byways, she should be stoned. And if her husband allowed her to come out, he should be stoned with her.
They both stoned, Yep.
This is Amos 5:15. Hate the evil and love the good,
Right.
and establish judgment in the gate.
Hate the evil and love the good. According to what? According to what the Lord said, not according to what his devil says is good and evil. Because according to the devil, everything that the Lord said is evil is good in the eyes of this devil. The homosexuality, they get
good.
rights.
It's good.
They got parades.
Yep.
They get protected.
And the Lord said it was good.
But us doing what's good in the eyes of the Lord, right? We demonize. You guys got to get out of here. This is the worst thing happening. This is the problem. This is why the earth is in the condition.
Because
this
of
guy's
you.
reading
Guys
Bibles
like
on
you.
the corner.
Guys like you.
I got
Guys, a couple weeks ago said, hey, he got into it with the remember. I can't remember what he said. But Exodus is the first book of the Bible or something like that. And these guys is getting so stupid. But he, you know, we cut him. You know, elder there cut him. He walked off. He walked back, and he was down there. He said, "Man, get off the corner with that bullshit. Y'all need to get off the corner with that bullshit." He said, "You know, we said move us then."
But I bet you if there was a pride parade coming through, he wouldn't say nothing.
Right.
He wouldn't say, "Get that bullshit out of here."
Yeah, exactly.
I got what you. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 26. It says, "For this cause Yahweh gave them up unto vile affection, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature."
That's why they specifically pointed out that homosexuality, lesbianism, whatever, bisexual, whatever you want to call it. All right, because what when you go down that road, you're liable to do anything.
Right.
I mean, let's be realistic. You're liable to be a homosexual. There's no limit to what you'll do. There's no limit to the wickedness that you're willing to commit, because you've already committed an act worthy of death.
Right.
So what else wouldn't you do? You know.
Yeah,
That's true.
And but what the Lord gave him up to these vile affections. So what? Ultimately, He can destroy them. You know?
Plus, these people, like we were saying earlier, these people don't understand that it's like it's a moral compass. And what moral compass are you using? You know, because this is the moral compass we go by, the scripture. You know,
And these people are lost.
Right.
Because what? They don't have no moral compass.
they don't have no moral compass.
They don't understand. They can't discern right from wrong.
Right.
And then the reinforcement they getting is from the devil, the wicked, which is telling you that good is evil and evil is good.
Right. Exactly.
So everything's turned upside down. It's ass backwards, man.
Got a quick scripture real quick. This is Ezekiel 33 and 13. It says, when I shall say to the righteous that he shall surely live if he trusts to his own righteousness, right, and commit iniquity, and commit iniquity, all his righteousness shall not be remembered, but for his iniquity that he hath committed, he shall surely die for it. Meaning what? You going to die for trusting your own beliefs. That's all the scripture was saying, right? You want to trust that. Okay, I'm a woman. I can wear whatever the hell I want to wear. Well, you going to die for that, man. You know, as a man, you believe in being a simp. You believe in being a Mr. Mom with the little pouch on the front, walking around. You know, you believe a devil like that's your friend. You know, hey man, you going to die for trusting in your own beliefs. If he is the devil, you know, confusing, you know. You know, like this like that guy that was up here. He going to die for trusting his own beliefs.
The one that fanned his hand.
Yeah, and the one that fanned his hand, man. Hey man, y'all going to die. Thus saith the Lord. Right?
Get that in the Chronicles, 2 Chronicles 36, I think.
Mock.
Yeah.
Because that's what he was doing. He was mocking the Lord.
The one that laughed.
Yeah, the one
Yeah.
that died. So he gonna die. Let's just say all those. All those shall die in their incredulity. So if you don't want to believe it, guess what? You gonna die not believing.
Right.
You know, that's a personal problem. But what? You know, you keep making fun, and because people hear us talk about these issues about the women things being turned upside down, and they'll laugh and they'll mock us. Wow, you guys are idiots. It's 2020. You already know he needs death.
It's not his fault.
You already know how he's going to end up.
Raised by his mom.
Right.
Raised by his mom. Second Chronicles chapter 36, verse 16. Second Chronicles 36 and 16. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High, and despised his words, and misused his prophets, until the wrath of the Lord Yahweh arose against his people, till there was no remedy.
That's right, man. So you keep laughing and mocking and misuse us right up until the Lord visits you, man. Brings his wrath upon you. Then it ain't gonna be too funny.
Right.
But you.
What happened was just like when the World Trade Centers came down, this guy, he was known to be an atheist. And then they reported it, right? He called the fire department. The bill is coming out. Oh God, that's the first thing he said. Yeah.
It was all fun and games. Yeah, he said, They say, tell the Lord, or tell God to blow the wind the other way, or some shit like that.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, he was mocking them.
Yeah.
So how much more are people? They've been mocking us since the beginning of time. Since Moses let us out of Egypt, they've been mocking the prophets, right?
Our people.
Yeah, all people. That's why it's called the time of Jacob's trouble, man.
Right. Hey, man,
See y'all
when
brothers
niggas get
getting
laid
it
out
in.
in the street, man. Ain't nobody home by somebody else shop for it. Right. Honestly.
So Warner Brothers?
This is first Esdras chapter 1, first Esdras chapter 1 verse 51. I think that's it. But they had his messengers in derision, and look, when the Lord spake unto them, they made sport of his prophets.
Sport. When you go watch sports, what do you do? Entertainment.